Hey, Shalom, 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 everyone. My name is Zachariah Yehowda, and I'm coming back with the lesson, prophesying the downflow, aka America, home where all the gross abomination occurs. They're coming back with another lesson, part 2, a continuation of the lesson that I just started. And I hope you all be edified. So, hold on, y'all, bear with me here. All right. All right, let's go. Okay, let's go. Now let's get that dreadful among the heathen. Let's go into that. Let's hit Malachi chapter. Malachi chapter 1 verses 14, and it reads, it says, but Malachi chapter 1 verses 14, and it reads, it says, but cursed be the deceiver which have in his flock a male, and vow and sacrifice unto the Lord a corrupt thing. Why I am a great king, said Yahweh of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathen. See, his name is dreadful among the heathen, man. Okay. Malachi chapter 3 verse 9, and it reads, it says, ye are cursed with a curse, for ye have robbed me, even this whole nation. See? Talking about the Israelites. That's who the Lord is referencing. Genesis chapter 27 verses 12. My father peradventure will feel me, and I shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse upon me and not a blessing. See? Joshua chapter 7 verse 11. It reads, it says, Israel has sinned, and they have sinned also to transgress my covenant which I commanded them, for they have even taken of a accursed thing, and have also stolen and dissembled also, and they have put it even among their own stuff. Verse Joshua chapter 7 verse 12. It said, therefore the children of Israel could not stand before their enemies, but turned their back before their enemies, because they were accursed. Neither will I be with you anymore, except ye destroy the accursed from among you. So that's when the Lord and with Achan, he told him to admit what he had done, and he did. So they rounded him and his family up in the middle of the congregation, and they burnt him with fire, him and his family and the cursed thing, all his belongings. You know, kids, family, whole family. You see, that's how they were doing. That's how they were bringing forth judgment in the days of old. You know, once we get back into power, we're gonna go back to the old ways. You see. Let's keep going. Jeremiah chapter 48, verse 10. It said, "Cursed be he that doeth the work of Yahweh deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood." See? Matthew chapter 24, verses 51. And shall cut him asunder and appoint him his portion with the hypocrite, and there shall be a weeping and gnashing of teeth. See? Chapter 12, verse 1. And it reads, it said, in the meantime, when there were gathered together an innumerable multitude of people, insomuch that they trod one upon another, and he began to say unto his disciples, first of all, beware ye of the leaven of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy. Luke chapter 12, verses 2 and 46, and it reads, it said, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, see, neither hid that shall be known, not be known. See, so the Lord is doing a lot of exposing right now. Okay? It says here, verse 46, the Lord of that servant will come in that day when he looketh not for him, and at an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him in sunder, and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers. See? So the Lord is judging the unbelievers right now. They claim to be believers, but you know, they not the real true God of Israel. You got two different gods. You got the God of the heathen, which is Jesus Christ, and you got the God of the Hebrew, which is Yahushua, Lord Yahushua. See, that's how the Lord distinguishes. Is making a difference between him and the pagan God. Okay. Why you think they don't call on the Lord's name? Let's read it again. Malachi chapter 1, verse 14. Let's get it. It said, but cursed be the deceiver. Say what? Cursed be the deceiver which have in his flock a male and vow and sacrifice unto the Lord a corrupt thing. For I am a great king. Say what? For I am a great king, saith Yahweh of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathen. See? So the Lord's name is dreadful. The Lord and his son's name is dreadful among the heathen. That's why they don't call on the Lord's name. Okay? Acts chapter 5, verses 1, and I'm going to read to 10. It says here, but a certain man named Ananias with Sapphira, his wife, sold a possession, verse 2, and kept back part of the price. His wife also, being privy, took it and bought a certain part of it and laid it at the apostles' feet. It said, verse 3, but Peter said, Ananias, why have Satan fill thy heart to lie to the Holy Ghost or the Holy Spirit, and to keep back part of the price of the land. Verse 4, while it remained, was it not thy own, and after it was sold, was it not in thy own power? Why hast thou conceived this thing in thy heart? Thou hast not thou hast not lied unto men, but unto power, unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Verse 5, Ananias, hearing these words, fell down and gave up the ghost, and great fear came on all them that heard these things. Verse 6, it said, and the young men arose, wounded him up, and carried him, and wound him up, and carried him out, and buried him. Verse 7, and it was about the space of 3 hours after, when his wife, not knowing what was done, came in. And Peter answered unto her, tell me whether ye sold the land for so much. And she said, yea, for so much. Then Peter said unto her, how is it that ye have agreed together to tempt the Spirit of the Lord? Behold, the feet of them which have buried thy husband are at the door, and shall carry thee out. Then, verse 10, then fell she down straightway at his feet, and yielded up the ghost. And the young men came in and found her dead, and carried her forth, buried her by her husband. See, the Lord ain't not is fearful among the heathen, man. You gotta come correct with the Lord. You can't come half-stepping and being deceitful. Okay, the Lord gonna find you out, and then he gonna kill you. You gonna give up the ghost like Nias and his wife. It says here, Revelation chapter 21, verses 8. It said, but the fearful and unbelieving and abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and adulterers are all liars, and shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. See? So which have in his flock a veil. Let's get that. Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verses 4 and 5, and it read, when thou vowed, it said, when thou vowed a vow unto power, defer not to pay it, for he have no pleasure in fools. Pay that which thou hast vowed. See? So you got, like I said, you got to come straight with the Lord. You can't come half-stepping. Okay? You say you admit to a vow to the Lord. Hey, fulfill your bargain that you agreed upon with the Lord. You know. It said here, better is that thou should have not vowed than thou should have vowed and not paid. See. Mark chapter 12, verse 41 through 44. It said, Mark chapter 12, verse 41 through 44, and it reads, it said, and Yahushua sat over against the treasury, and beheld how the people cast money into the treasury, and many that were rich cast in much. Verse 42, it said, and there came a certain poor widow, and she threw in two mites, which make a fottering. Verse 3, it said, and he called unto him his disciples, and saith unto him, verily I say unto you, this poor widow have cast more in than all they which has cast into the treasure. It said, for all they did cast in of their abundance, but she of her one did cast in all that she had, even all her living. See, so she gave us all that she owned to the Lord, as a vow, okay? And the Lord respected and blessed her beyond, okay? Let's hear what he said, the Lord said. It said, let's go back and read that again. It said, for all they did cast in of their abundance, but she of her want did cast in all that she had, even all her living, see? Mark chapter 14 verses 8, it says, she have done what she could. She is come aforehand to anoint my body to the burying, see? 2 Corinthians chapter 8 verses 12. For if there be first a willing mind, it is accepted according to that a man have, and not according to that he had not. Okay, let's get that, for I am a great king. Let's get that. Malachi chapter 1 verse 8. And if they offer a blind for sacrifice, it is not evil. And if they offer a lame and sick, it said, matter of fact, go back and read it again. It says, Malachi chapter 1 verse 8, if they offer a blind for sacrifice, is it not evil? And if they offer a lame and sick, is it not evil? Offer it now unto thy governor, will he be pleased with thee? Or accept thy person, saith Yahweh of hosts. Malachi chapter 1 verse 11. For from the rising of the sun, this is where we at in the west, the rising of the sun, it said, even unto the going down of the same, my name shall be great among the Gentiles, and in every place incense shall be offered unto my name, see? And a pure offering, for my name shall be great among the heathen, see? Saith Yahweh of hosts, see? So when you got all caps, L-O-R-D, this is referencing Yahweh. Look, see? Right there. Then it said, I'm a great God. That's G430. That's who they ignorant call Jesus Christ. That's why we said, for Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh is a great power. So that word God translated into power. So I'm going to show you. What? Psalm 95 verse 3. Let's get it. Watch this. Okay, it said for a God. It got H410. So he's the Elohim. So El, right? See, there it go. Etymology shortened from H352. God like one, a mighty man, mighty of rank, mighty hero, angel, see? God, false God, demon, imagination, that's C. And D, it said God, the one true God, Jehovah. Right here got Jehovah, but we know there was no J's, E's, or B's in the ancient paleo, so that was to translate to Yahweh. Mighty thing in nature, strength and power, see? So let's go here. Let me go back. See, 36 to 8, age 36 is talking about all cap. It got Jehovah, but you know, like I said, that translates to Jehovah translates to Yahweh. Age 36 to 8, right? And see, Elohim is 430. So he's the power. It's talking about Lord Yahweh Shai. His number is H430. Okay? So we just said Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Because you know, like I said, Yahweh Shai is the mediator. So he's the gatekeeper to get to the Lord. So he's standing at the gate. In order to go to the Lord, you just can't go straight to Yahweh. You got to go through the mediator. Okay? That's why we represent in the name of Yah, coming in the name of Yahweh, coming in the name of, so that coming in the name of is pronounced Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay, let's keep it moving. Now, let's move on. Hold on here. Hey. Okay, we doing good. Oh. So let's finish that great king. I am a great king, for I am a great king. Okay, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 58. It reads, it said, if thou wilt not observe to do all these words of this law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, thy power. Psalm chapter 47, verses 2. For Yahweh Most High is terrible. Say what? For Yahweh Most High is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth. See? Psalm chapter 48, verses 2. Beautiful for situation, for joy of the whole earth is Mount Zion on the side of the north. See? And the city of the great king. See? Come out Jerusalem, the place where the Lord did dwell, is in Mount Zion, see? Psalm chapter 95, verse 3, and it reads, for Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, is a great power and a great king above all gods, see? So that debunk all that Yahweh, Allah Akbar, and all Jesus Christ. See, the Lord's name is separated. He's a great king. Okay? And you people finna fuck around and find out real soon. Okay? Isaiah chapter 57, verse 15, and it reads, for thus saith the high and the lofty one that inhabit eternity, whose name is holy. Say what? Whose name is holy. I dwell in the high and holy places with him also that is of a contrite spirit, a contrite and humble spirit, to revive the spirit of the humble and to revive the heart of the contrite one. Talking about us. One of a lowly spirit. Okay? It's better to be in a place of lowliness than to be in a place of all proudness and so on and so forth. You see? Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 10. But Yahweh is true. It says Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is the true God. He is the living power, or living God, and everlasting King. At his wrath, the earth shall tremble, and the nation shall not be able to abide his indignation. Daniel chapter 4, verse 37. Now I, Nebuchadnezzar, prayed and installed the honor of the King of heaven all whose work are true, and his ways judgment, and those that walk in pride, he is able to abase. See, talking about the Edomite, they walk in pride. They be saying, I'm proud to be American, and so on and so forth. Zechariah chapter 14, verse 9, and it reads, and Yahweh shall be king over all the earth. In that day shall there be one power, one power, which is Yahweh, and his name one. See, Matthew chapter 5 verses 35, and it reads, nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, neither by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king. See? 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 15, which is, in his time, he shall show who is the blessed and only potentate, the King of kings and the Lord of lords. Okay, let's finish it off. Psalm chapter 68, verse 35, and it reads, O power, thou art terrible, out of the holy, out of thy holy places. The power of Israel is he that giveth strength and power unto his people. See, blessed be power. See, Psalm chapter 76, verses 12. He shall cut off the spirit of princes. He is terrible to the kings of the earth. See, the Lord is terrible to the kings of the earth. And they finna fuck around and find out real soon. Okay? Daniel chapter 9, verses 4. And I prayed unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh, my power, and made my confession, and said, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh, the great and dreadful power, keeping the covenant and mercy of them that love him, and to them that keep his commandments. See? Hebrews chapter 12, verses 29, and it reads, it says, for our power is a consuming fire. Revelation chapter 15, verse 4, it says, who shall not fear thee, O power, and glorify thy name, for thou art holy, for all nations shall come and worship before thee, for thy judgments are made manifest. See? So the Lord's judgment is being made manifest right before our very eyes. Okay? Now, let's do, what time is it? Okay, let's get some more. Let's go to here, and I'm gonna do part 2 in the house. So let's go into this covenant thing. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read it, and then we're gonna come with the precept. Oh, here we go. It says, when they shall band together, hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read it out of here. I got the chart. I'm gonna read it off the chart. And then I'm gonna close with a prayer, and then we're gonna come with the precept at the house. Because I'm going into that Palantir. I got some stuff I want to go into, and we're going to tie it all in. So I'm going to read this first page. Matter of fact, I'm going to read this here. This covenant to you all. the first page, and then we'll do the rest at the house. Okay, it said the secret covenant. It said an illusion, it will be so large, so vast, it will escape their perception. Those who will see it will be thought of as insane. So we are thought of as insane. Okay, the prophets. Okay, it said we will create separate fronts to prevent them from seeing the connection between us. We will behave as if we are not connected to keep the illusion alive. Our goal will be accomplished one drop at a time, so as to never bring suspicion upon ourselves. This will also prevent them from seeing the changes as they occur. Okay, we will always stand above the relative field of their experience, for we know the secrets of the absolute. We will work together always and will remain bound by blood and secrecy. Death will come to those who speak. We will keep their lifespan short and their minds weak while pretending to do the opposite. We will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so they will never see what is happening. See? We will say what? We will use soft metals, agent accelerators, and sedatives in food and water, also in the air. They will be blanketed by poison everywhere they turn. The soft metals will cause them to lose their minds. We will promise to find a cure from our many fronts, yet we will feed them more poisons, okay? It says here, the poison will be absorbed through their skin and mouth, and they will destroy their minds and reproductive system. Is this not going on right now? It said the poison will be absorbed through their skin and mouth. They will destroy their minds and reproductive system. It said from all this, it said their children will be born dead, and we will conceal this information. For the poison will be hidden in everything that surrounds them, in what they drink, eat, breathe, and wear. We must be ingenious in dispensing the poisons where they can see far. So the prophets of the Lord can see far, okay? It says, we will teach them that the poisons are good with funk images and musical tones. Those they look up to will help. We will enlist them to push the poison, our poison. They will see our products being used in film and water, and will grow accustomed to them, and will never know their true effects. It said when they give birth, we will inject poison into the blood of their children and convince them that it is for their health. See? So this is what this man have done. Okay, I just only got the first page. And what I'm gonna do is, what's going on, bro? So that's what they doing, right? Okay, we're gonna do the rest in the house. And I just wanted to bring it out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring another precept, and then we're gonna close with a prayer. What's going on, man? You got a problem? Huh?
I'm listening.
Oh, you listen? Oh, okay.
That's the problem?
No, I just don't like nobody standing behind me. Stand up beside me. Don't stand behind me.
What's the thing I'm doing?
You were standing behind me. I don't like nobody to stand behind me, bro.
The camera sees what I'm doing.
But what I'm saying is don't stand behind me. I'm asking you respectfully. Don't stand behind me.
I'm behind you. I'm on the side of you. What are you talking about?
Well, at first you were standing behind me, bro. That's why I looked back. I said, damn.
Way before. That's like
well, what I'm saying is don't stand behind me. Stand beside me, brother.
I'm on the side right now. You late as hell.
Okay.
You late.
So, like I said, y'all hope y'all always edified. We're going to get out of here with a prayer.
Yeah, nothing else to talk about that.
We're going to get out of here with a prayer. Let's get a prayer into the Lord, and we can get out of here. Yeah. And I'm going to finish the lesson off in the house. All right? So, yeah, we're going to get on out of here. And like I said, I hope y'all was edified.
I just go behind you.
All right, let me see. What was it? All right. All right. So let's get a prayer in. All right. Okay. Shalom. Matter of fact, we're gonna just say a prayer, and then I'm gonna continue filming. And we're gonna go stand over and catch the bus at the house. And we're gonna keep on doing the work. Baruch atah Yahweh, Baruch atah Yahweh Shai, Baruch atah Yahweh, Baruch atah Yahweh Shai, call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah Kadash. Shalom. And second foremost, I'd like to give a double shout and double honor to all the elder apostles and bishops from GMS who rule well. I'd like to say shalom to you all as well. And may Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, double shouts and double honor to all the elder apostles and bishops from GMS who rule well. And third, I would like to say shalom to all the like-minded men on down as myself that push this word in truth and sincerity. I'd like to say shalom to you all as well. And fourth, I'd like to say shalom to all the people that's on my page, like-minded men on down that's on my page that's trying to get right with their power before hell break loose. I'll say shalom to you all as well. Okay, let's get ready to get out of here. Oh. All right. Okay, let's get out of here. All right. All right. Yeah, we're gonna do the rest of the lesson in the house. And damn. Oh yeah, we can just do that. Yeah, we'll do the rest of the lesson in the house and go from there. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. I know what I can do. All right, we good. We good. All right.